Hello BookTube, Sarah here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming to you with my June 2017 pre-orders. So these are all the books that I have on pre-order for the Kindle from Amazon. So in other words, these are the books that I'm excited enough about to actually pay full price for them. Which you guys know, I tend to not pay full price for books, but these ones make me excited enough that I definitely had to go ahead and pre-order them. So there's not very many of them. There is, 7 I think? So let's jump right in and get started. Coming out on June the 1st is Summer at the Dog and Duck by Jill Steeples. This is the second book in the Dog and Duck series. This is a series I heard about over from Aoife at Fred Weasley Died Laughing. And I did buy the first book in the series, which I have not read yet, but I do plan on getting to it. This is the second book in the series, and it's essentially about a woman who owns a pub, like that she's the landlady, as they say in the back of the book. Of a pub in a small, I think, town or something in England, and it's about her continuing adventures. So, you know, I didn't want to read too much about what this book was about because it is the second in a series, but, I mean, it's a contemporary romance, and it just looks absolutely adorable, and, yeah, I really can't wait to get to it. I know Aoife gave the very first book, the first book in the series, a really, really great review, so I am very much looking forward to reading this one. So there are 2 books coming out in June that I am over the moon excited for, and this is one of the first ones. I'm excited about all these books, but if I had to rank how excited I am, this one and there's one other one that would rank definitely at the top. And this one is called The Fortune Teller, and it's by Gwendolyn Womack. I heard about this book on a podcast. For the life of me, I cannot remember the podcast, but they were actually interviewing the author. And this book is a historical fiction mystery, and it's about, from what I gather, it's been a little bit since I heard about the book, but you know what I mean? It still sounds super, as soon as I started hearing about it, I immediately went and put it on pre-order. And it's about a woman who, I think she's some sort of archaeologist, or she studies, you know, ancient things, and she comes across a tarot deck. And if you guys have watched my Anything But Books tag, I actually do read tarot cards, and I have been for a number of years. So it's a subject that's very, very interesting to me. And essentially this book kind of goes back and forth from like the ancient past to more present day, unraveling this mystery that happens around this tarot deck of cards. And it just sounds so interesting, and I am really, really excited about it, and I cannot wait to read it. Jumping ahead and coming out on June the 20th, is The Light of Summer by McNear. This is book number 5 in the Butternut Lake series. This cover is what drew me in at first. It's got so many, you know how people have buzzwords? I have stuff on covers that make me want to buy them. Something that screams summertime, and nothing screams summertime more than this cover. The fact it's on a lake, the beautiful golden retriever dog, or Labrador, or whatever kind of, I'm not a dog person, but I like dogs, but I don't have any, and I don't know what their breeds necessarily are, but yes. But this book totally screamed to me that I needed to read it. It was given praise by both Susan Wiggs and Debbie Macomber, so right there, I knew that it was going to be a good book. This is a contemporary romance series. I don't have any others in the series, but by pre-ordering number 5 means I'm just going to have to go back now and buy the first 4, which is fine by me. This is essentially about a woman who, she has a teenage son, and it says on the back, who goes from, precious to precocious, overnight. And, you know, the father of that teenage boy has been gone since before he was born. And then over the summer, she kind of falls in love with a local guy. And then, you know, her son's father comes back into town, and she's dealing with her past. It just sounds like a great, women's fiction, contemporary romance type story. Again, that cover just drew me in, and I cannot wait to read this one. So as I was saying, there were 2 books this month that I was over the moon excited for, and this is the other one. Coming out on June 20th is Lost and Found Sisters by Jill Shalvis. Jill Shalvis! This is her very first women's fiction novel. So there is a difference between women's fiction and contemporary romance. Contemporary romance, of course, focuses on the romance of 2 characters, whereas women's fiction tends to be more of a family-type saga. And this book just sounds so good. Again, it's got buzz pictures on the cover. There is water, there is an adorable dog, it is summertime. For me, with romance novels, there are 2 seasons, Christmas and summer. all romance novels that take place during those times are fantastic in my opinion. But yeah, this one sounds so good. It's pretty much about a woman and her sisters and, you know, their lives and how they intermingle with each other over the course of the summer. You know, that kind of typical thing. This is the first book in a series, and the series is called the Wildstone series. And I'm just super excited that she's branching out of the whole contemporary romance field and jumping into this. So I'm thinking there probably will not be as many sexy times in this book. There typically isn't in women's fiction, as there is in her normal books. So it'll be really, really great to read her writing the same but different. Does that make sense? So yeah, I am so stoked and excited about this one. I saw it, like when I was going through like the pre-orders and stuff, and I literally squealed. A new Jill Shalvis. So exciting. Coming out on June the 27th is Down Home Cowboy by Maisy Yates. This is book number 8 in the Cooper Ridge series. I do have a bunch of these already, so I'm slowly collecting them as they come out. This is about a man who, his wife literally walked out on him and his young daughter, and he goes back home to his, like, hometown to stay with his estranged brother, to try and get back on his feet and claim his share of the family ranch. And he falls in love with a local woman who owns the local bakery in town. So, of course, wonderfully sweet. Maisy Yates is a great writer. Very much looking forward to adding this one to the collection. Speaking of adding books to a collection, also coming out June 27th is Serenity Harbor by RaeAnne Thayne. This is book number 6 in the Haven Point series. Look at these, the summer covers. I don't know what it is. They make me deliriously happy. I just love them. But this book, like I said, is book number 6 in a series, and this is a book about a man who is a multimillionaire computer tech and a woman who is a school teacher. And I guess she is trying to adopt a young little girl, and I guess maybe something about her job, she needs to work for him, I guess to show them that she has, you know, like a really good job or something like that. So, anyway, I guess they fall in love, and the story goes from there, and it's going to be wonderful. RaeAnne Thayne is fantastic. Cannot wait for this one. And the last book, also coming out June 27th, is called Easy Nights by Kristen Proby. This is book number 6 in the Bordeaux series, and as you can tell from the cover, this one is going to be major on the sexy times, I'm sure. I have a couple of the other books in the series. I believe this is a new adult series, but I'm not 100% certain. It is a contemporary romance, probably more on the spicy side, and obviously, and I think it's about a family. The entire series is about a family of siblings, and this is about the daughter or the sister or whatever, and you know, she's afraid. I think that she was in a long-term relationship, and he has been in love with her since they were kids. Now, he's also an MMA fighter, which I think is mixed martial arts. Is that correct? I'm not big into wrestling or fighting or anything like that. But yeah, I saw this one come out. I know she's a really great author, and I figured, why not? I will add it to my pre-order list. I have a bad habit with pre-orders for the Kindle because it's literally a one-click thing. It's like, yes, please, I will buy it now. But, you know, I won't get charged until it actually comes out. And it's kind of a surprise because I do pre-order a lot of stuff that suddenly I'll get an email one morning saying, oh, the book that you purchased is available on your Kindle. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I forgot I got that. So it's kind of super exciting. But yeah, so again, another one I'm looking forward to. So anyway, guys, that is it. Kind of a small pre-order for the month of June, but that's okay. They're all great books. I like to think quality over quantity. You know what I mean? But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments below if any of these books you're interested in reading, if you're going to go ahead and pre-order any of them, if they sound exciting to you at all. As usual, I will leave links in the down bar below, in the description box below, for all of the books that I've talked about in this video, along with links on where you can find me on all social media. So please be sure to come and follow me if you're interested. And until my next video, guys, take care and happy reading. Bye.